Alright, so we finished drawing shapes on the screen and kind of playing around with drawing different patterns using a loop. And now I want to change directions and instead create programs that are a little bit more interactive with the user. And what I mean by that is be able to detect a click on the screen. Okay, and so how can you do that? Well, what we can do is we can import turtle, have a main function, create our screen, create a turtle, and then what you can say is turtle.onClick, and in the parentheses you'll put the name of the function that is going to execute when the user clicks on the screen. And then instead of win.exitOnClick, because of course now we're clicking on the screen, so we don't want the window to close up when we click on the screen. What we need to use now is turtle.mainLoop. Okay, so this is going to keep the program running as we are clicking on the screen. Okay, so again, this here, maybe I can put some comments in. It listens for clicks with the mouse and runs the click function. And this one here causes the program to continue running. Okay, so you can see here that click is underlined red, so that means we need to define it. So if we come back up to the top, we could say def click, and the onClick function, right? Whatever function you create here that you say run this function for the onClick, it has two built-in arguments, and those arguments are x and y. And let's go ahead and see what that does. So let's go ahead and print out x plus comma and plus y. Now x and y are integers, so we do need to convert them into strings before we concatenate them with the comma. So let's do that now, and let's run this and see what happens. So this is from the last program. So let's go ahead and run the click screen. And notice here I used print, which means it's going to print down here in the console. I'll click in the center of the screen, and it gives us two numbers that are very close to 0 and 0, because that's what the center of the screen is. Right? If I click on the far left side of the screen, what do you think it should give us? Well, on the x, it should give us probably a big negative number, close to negative 300. And on the y, well, the y is very close to the origin, so it's probably going to give us 0. Right? So there we go. It's actually negative 260 on the far left side. Yeah, I'm sorry, 360. I didn't know that. Right? And then if we go ahead and click down here at the bottom, we get negative 3. Okay, so they're different dimensions actually. So this is negative 360, positive 360, and this is positive 330 and negative 330 at the bottom. Right? So now you could see what our x and y parameter give us. They give us the location on the screen that the user clicks, right, in pixels. So this is going to be actually very useful in the programs that we construct, because now that we can detect what location the user is clicking on, we can add different, we can like add a shape on the screen, and we can tell if we clicked on the shape. Right? We can add a button on the screen, and we could now check to see if they clicked on a certain button and perform an action based on that button click. Right? Or we can check to see if they clicked on white space and if we should do nothing. And yeah, so I guess here we'll stop here, and this is the basics, the bare bones, the skeleton of how you would detect a click on the screen. And I guess the challenge exercise here would be, can you get the turtle to move to where you click on the screen? Okay, let's try that.